Thank you. Mr. Schock.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Ambassador, for being here. I appreciate your comments earlier about the need for strong intellectual property and your desire to position U.S. companies to compete among these Asia-Pacific countries. I'm specifically interested in a letter that I led with over 100 members of Congress. 16 of those members that signed the letter were members of this committee, the Ways and Means Committee, that we wrote to the President this past summer regarding the importance of ensuring a high standard of intellectual property for the U.S. biopharmaceutical industry in the TPP agreement. This is especially important for me in my home state. The pharmaceutical industry supports over 4 million jobs in the U.S., 167,000 jobs just in my home state of Illinois. As I mentioned, there's strong bipartisan support for the U.S. law, which currently provides 12 years of regulatory data protection for innovative biological medicines. I and my over 100 colleagues firmly believe that it is critically important that the administration continue to push U.S. law as the model for the TPP. My question to you is, what is the administration doing to ensure that the U.S. position on intellectual property protection for biologics with TPP is consistent with the current 12-year regulation in U.S. law, or guarantee, I should say?
We have not tabled a proposal on this issue yet. I mean, without a doubt, biologics, you know, it's a vital area of innovation.
When you say you haven't tabled it, what does that mean?
We don't have a proposal on data protection for biologics at this point. What we're doing right now is we're trying to discuss this issue with our TPP partners before we decide how to approach it. There are differences also amongst this committee on exactly how to handle data protection for biologics, and so we're trying to get more discussion and have more information before we decide how to approach it in the context of TPP.
Do you believe that it will be consistent with current U.S. law, or is there any reason why it wouldn't be?
I think, I mean, it's an open question in terms of how to handle it. You know, the Affordable Health Care Act mandates 12 years of data protection for biologics. The administration's budget assumes 7 years of data protection for biologics. There are differences, you know, in opinion between members of this committee on how to handle it. Our trading partners have their own views. So we're still in the process of gathering information before we decide how to best approach this.
Well, I'd like to be on the record as well as my over 100 colleagues, I think, in supporting current U.S. law. And all I would say is that the President's budget did not pass. To his credit, the Affordable Health Care Act did. And that's why we have a 12-year guarantee. And I think it's important that we continue to maintain that for jobs in our country, as well as these companies' ability to compete overseas. So I hope that we can, the administration and you, Ambassador, decide to be consistent with the 12-year guarantee for these pharmaceutical biologic IPs.
Thank you.
Thank you.